Hey, tonight I'm just going to read, okay? And it's not going to take that long. It's going to take like a minute. Um, but I'm going to read in Proverbs. In case you don't know, Proverbs is a word that means a general truth or a piece of advice. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. And, excuse me, I'm going to be doing Proverbs chapter 2. And if you want to follow along, feel free. Other than that, just kick back and listen for a minute, and we'll get started here. Proverbs chapter 2. My son, if you will receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, make your ear attentive to wisdom, incline your heart to understanding. For if you cry for discernment, lift your voice for understanding. If you seek her as a silver, and search for her as for hidden treasure, then you will discern the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in integrity, guarding the paths of justice, and he preserves the way of his godly ones. Then you will discern righteousness and justice and equity in every good course. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will guard you, understanding will watch over you, to deliver you from the way of evil, from the man who speaks perverse things, from those who leave the path of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, those who delight in doing evil, and rejoice in the perversity of evil, whose paths are crooked, and who are devious in their ways, to deliver you from the strange woman, from the adulteress who flatters with her words, that leaves the companion of her youth, and the longest the covenant of her and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death, and her tracks lead to the dead. None who go to her return again, nor do they reach the paths of life. So you will walk in the way of good men, and keep the paths of the righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it. But the wicked will be cut off from the land, and the treacherous will be uprooted from it. That was Proverbs chapter 2. I'm not gonna, we're not gonna go line by line and break it down, but I do want to say this about Proverbs 2. Um, when I was a young Christian, when I had just become a Christian, there was a night, and I will never forget this. There was a night when I felt lost and confused. I didn't know what to do. I don't remember why, but I prayed to God, and I said, Lord, I said, Father, please help me. What do I need to do? Why do I feel so lost? Why do I feel so confused? Show me what to do in your word. Show me what to do in your Bible, because if there's anything that you need to do to figure out what God needs from you, it's to look in the Bible. It's to look in his word. And that's what I did. And what I did was I took my Bible like this, and I flipped through the pages, and I put my finger down, and I prayed that the Lord would use that to show me exactly where I need to go in the Bible. And Proverbs 2 is where my finger landed. Now, imagine being someone who is asking their father to help them, and then does that, and this is the first thing they read. My son, if you will receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, then you will discern the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. Imagine that. Imagine that. Praying, asking for wisdom, asking for guidance, going to some random passage in the Bible, and then getting that answer. It was amazing, and I will never forget it. And that happened like 3 years ago. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the Proverbs. I hope something that did something for you. I pray that it does. Good night, and remember, if the word is not living in you, then you're not living out the word. Love you.